Hey guys, Danny Johnson here, and today we're looking at these Irwin Vice Grip High Leverage Lineman's Pliers. So this is model 190-2415 from Irwin, and these are pretty expensive. This is the 9.5-inch version. They make some that are even longer, and by expensive I mean like $58 expensive. So these ones are made in Germany, and they're pretty heavy duty. I was wondering if I should even get them because of the price compared to the other Irwin pliers. And Irwin is kind of my favorite brand for pliers. And these ones even have a nice integrated place for a tether. So we're going to go ahead and open this up. And we'll go through some of the specs. Of course, you're going to basically need a nice pair of cutters just to get it out of the box. It's in there pretty good. So these have inducted hardened cutting edges, which easily cuts the ACSR, or the aluminum conductor steel reinforced. Also nails, screws, and even piano wire. These will pull fish tape efficiently without damage. It has 3-zone comfort grip for optimal cushion and control, and the integrated handles, which are very comfortable. And of course, as we mentioned, it has the performance lanyard system. So these are pretty darn heavy duty, I'll tell you that. They have a really good grip on them. I'm pulling on a nail here, which is a pretty smooth surface, and it's giving a nice amount of grip there. On the back, you can see here the rating for the ACSR, and we're going to actually cut that nail in half. We're going to give it a try. Again, these are made in Germany, and then towards the bottom, you even get a second pair of clamping area. And they have a similar model to this that also has, wire strippers and some. But other than that, it was basically the same thing. So I just went with this one because I already have wire cutters. But we're going to go ahead here. I'm going to take this nail, and I'm going to take a pair of safety glasses. Make sure you're wearing these for sure if you're doing anything like this. And you can imagine a lineman using these up on a telephone pole needing to cut a nail or something. So let's give it a shot. So that was pretty good. It didn't take too much effort. I was being kind of cautious doing it slowly, and that cut like no problem. So that's very impressive, and it's a nice clean cut. So you can imagine that these would come in handy if you were in a snag per se and needed to cut off the end of a nail or something like that. So that definitely felt really good as it cut too. It was very firm. It didn't feel like these were bending or anything. They also, again, have this opening here at the bottom for grabbing things as well. And that's the area where you'll find the same model that has wire strippers incorporated to it. But I just went with the flat surface for this model. Also, for bolts and things like this, there is a nice section here at the very front. You can see all the teeth on there, and it grabs this really well. I put this in and was twisting it around, and it felt really good. It was kind of a one-size-fits-all, and so that's very handy for grabbing onto rounded bolts or anything like that and giving them a nice turn. So that's a nice feature of these pliers as well, I'd say. I really like the size of these. I think the 9.5 inch is just the perfect fit for my hands at least. And it's something you can definitely feel you can get a lot of leverage on. And so one thing I was curious about is how far the jaw's open, because when it's in the plastic packaging, you can't tell if it's opening all the way or not. So I did measure that real quick, and it came out to basically exactly 1.25 inches on the top and then 1 inch at the bottom. So that's how wide these are opening, just in case you wanted to know that. The cross hatching is really nice, a really nice pattern on the inside here. And again, even with a smooth nail, it felt like it was gripping it really well. And these close completely flush like that. So that's something to consider and look into when you're getting pliers. And overall, I think they look really nice too. So again, Irwin is one of my favorite brands for pliers. I've been accumulating quite a few of basically everything this year. I was trying to buy the needle nose and the vice grips and cutters, and I just wanted to stay with the Irwin brand. So I think it's a nice high quality brand, and so I'm very happy with them. So anyway, hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did and you're new to the channel, please subscribe. And also check in the video description. I'll put a playlist here with all my other tool reviews that I've done. And if you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer them best I can. Thanks for watching.